Welcome to Chess Week 19 and 20 in review. I am FIDE instructor Mark Bryan from Let's Learn Together Cyprus. And in this video, we will start with last video's puzzle solution. Secondly, we will look at my second round game against Christoforos Sava from Paphos that was played at Dragon's Coffee Rapid last Sunday. And lastly, I will give you a new puzzle at the end of this video. Let's start. So this was last video's puzzle, and we will be looking at the answer. So this is very complicated as the knight is on b7 and the king is on a7. This is the only reason white has actually a winning chance here. But it's very complicated. For example, rook h7 does not win due to king b6, and after rook h6 check, king c7. And the black king has escaped from the corner. Now, if the rook goes to h6, preventing the king from going to b6, the knight now escapes, and the king cannot really make progress. For example, king b5, king b7, and the king also escapes. Rook h7 does not do anything due to king c8, and the king cannot come close. And if he tries to play b6, it's simply knight e6, and there is no progress from here, as the king will move towards the center of the board. So the only option left is king b5. Now, even rook a1 check does not help due to king b6. So let's look at the king b5 is the way to win the game. Now, black cannot play king b8 due to king c6. And now after knight a5 check, king b6, knight c4, king b5. And the knight has to go away, and after knight d2 we play rook h7. The knight cannot come anywhere close to the king, so knight f3. And we win the game with king c5. Knight e5, rook e7, knight d3, knight d3 check, king b6. And here he's forced to play king c8, and now we play rook e4. And basically the game is over because the black knight has not really much to go to. So example, knight f2, rook d4, knight h1, king c6. And whatever happens, we're going to threaten the knight. If knight g3, then rook g4, and if knight f2, rook f4. So that's why king b8 is not playable. So the knight has to move to d8. After knight d8, white plays rook d1, attacking the knight. Knight e6, king c6, not allowing black to check him. So now our task is to get the king out. So the king cannot go to a6, of course, due to rook a1 mate. So king b8. Now here we cannot simply play rook a1, because then the knight will start giving us check. So we need to play very carefully. The answer is rook d6, forcing the knight to move even further away. So here he plays knight f4, and now we play rook d8 check, king a7, and rook e8, giving the knight not really a lot of options. If knight d3, rook e4. The knight cannot check us, and the king cannot come to a6. So let's say king b8, and now king b6 works due to mate, and if king c8, rook c4 check, and here if he goes back, rook d4 mate, and so that was the solution. Let's look at the next game. So my opponent is Christos Sava. He was playing with the white pieces, and I'm with the black pieces. And he plays d4. So I went for g6. Now I played g6 to tempt him to go for e4, and this is what he did. So e4 and bishop g7. Now here I expected knight f3, and then I will transform the game into a Sicilian with c5. But my opponent didn't play this. He played bishop e3, and I played c5. So here white played c3, and black took on d4. White took with the bishop. But actually, c takes d4 is correct. And after c takes d4, black can play d5. And now we have this c3 ala pin in front of us. But he played bishop takes d4. And here, black should have played e5. A very nice move, making white play the bishop once more. c5, bishop c5 is a challenging move. And after knight f6, white has to play knight d2. And the reason I consider this challenging is because it's not easy for black to castle. So, okay, knight d2, d6, and now I can castle. But let's say he doesn't play knight d2. Let's say he plays knight f3. Knight f3 is not playable because of knight takes pawn. Yeah, okay, knight d2 and then d6, bishop a3. And this pawn is weak with the bishop. So I played bishop takes d4, and my opponent played queen takes d4. Also, I don't like. I think c takes d4 was better. Now c takes d4, knight f6, and after knight c3, d5. This game is equal. Okay, queen takes d4 was played. Black played knight f6, and now white overpressed with e5. And black plays knight c6, and white made again a slight misjudgment with queen e3, simply leaving black to play knight g4. Now here, white should have played maybe queen f4, which is more accurate, and now black's knight doesn't need to move here. He will play queen b6. If white takes, queen takes b2, and black can take a rook. So after queen b6, white is actually required to play b3, knight h5, queen e4, and here black doesn't win a pawn. Black castles, and black is slightly better due to his advancement in piece development. So let's go back with queen e3, knight g4, queen d2. This is not a very nice move. Queen g3 maybe it's slightly better, but okay, he played queen d2. I took the pawn. Bishop e2, d6, knight f3. And here, black's inaccuracies start coming in. So, okay, black is a pawn up, but he has a hole here. So he is actually behind in development, as he needs to castle and get his bishop out and a knight into place. So here black actually needs to take this knight, and after bishop takes f3, play bishop e6. So after castle, black can also castle, and if queen h6, we simply play f6, bishop f7. Okay, and while black is slightly better, but I didn't play this. I played bishop f5, attacking a pawn, knight, but actually I helped white because he developed his knight correctly to a3. Now here I was afraid of knight coming here, but I did not see knight c4, so I simply played a6. And again here, knight f6, f3 is actually again required, and after bishop takes f3, knight e5. If bishop takes pawn, rook b8, the bishop goes to a6, queen b6, attacking the bishop, bishop check, bishop d7, takes, and then I will take with the knight. Okay, this is equal again, but with a more pleasant play. Okay, after a6, white played knight c4. Knight takes, bishop takes, queen c7. And white played bishop b3. There's actually nothing to be afraid of here. He could simply castle. There's nothing. If knight e5, bishop b2. And if I take, it's just bishop takes f3, and this pawn is castle. And look at you. White is fine here. Right, bishop e3 was played, and now black castled, missing queen h6. And here I actually went into a very deep thought, as it's clear white is threatening to play knight g5, queen h7 mate. I think I spent around 2 minutes here, and I came up with d5. A nice pawn sacrifice. If bishop takes knight, I have e6, and bishop takes c6, queen takes c6, loses to knight g5. So I need to play b takes c6, where my pawns are broken, but knight g5 is not playable due to f6. And after knight f3, e5, black is again better. Okay. So after b takes c6, white just castles queenside, and we have an interesting game ahead of us, which is equal, by the way. So black castled, white castled queenside without taking the pawn, and now black played e6. White played rook h1, and black played rook a e8. Even though during the game I thought black was worse, actually black is slightly better in this position. Just that he needs to hold off the attack for now, and then his pawn will win the endgame. And this is what actually happened during the game. And here, white went terrible wrong with knight h4. White should play h3, preparing g4. And yes, but after knight h4, I found this very nice tactical shot, d4. Black ignored it. White ignored it. White took on the bishop, and now black takes e takes f5, and black has a simple winning endgame. Rook takes, and now c takes d4, knight takes d4, check, king b1, knight takes b3, a takes. Okay, black is winning here. Even though I said it was simple, it's not that simple. I need to really watch out that I don't fall into any draws, especially with the queen endgame. So I played queen b6, attacking this pawn and attacking this pawn. White played h4, and here I took on b3. Although queen takes f2 is also an option. White played rook c1, a nice move. Queen d3, king a1, and now queen d7. Controlling the c square and opening up check possibilities. h5. Yes, starting to open up black's pawns. Here I ignored this. Check, king b1, and now queen a5. The idea is again to keep hold of the c7 square. So white took on g6, f takes g6, and now rook h1 was a big mistake as it gives me the option to exchange down to pure queens. Now here he should have played queen f4, bringing the queen into the game to have some hope for draw. So rook e1 check, we said, queen takes, king a2. And here starts the fight. Now I made a slight inaccuracy and took on f2. Here black should play queen e6 check. And after king a1, play queen d7, holding all my pawns. I'm slowly making progress. But okay, I took on f2. And my pawn grabbing was not punished. Queen g5. Here, queen h2 was a nice opportunity of things long range checks. And if queen b6, it's check on b. And then if king g7, queen e5 check. Basically, it's going to just be checking the most of the time here. So black is still winning. It's just more difficult to play. So okay, queen g5, queen b6 was played, and now queen e7. And here I go queen a5 check, king b1, queen d5, holding all my pawns. I'm preparing to put my queen in front of the king. Queen e8, king g7, queen e7. Now here I decided to repeat moves, just to gain a couple of seconds on the clock and to be able to analyze it as well again. So queen check, king here, queen check, queen f7, queen a5 check. Now here I decided again, it's not a bad idea, let's go. Queen h2, and then I found this very nice idea of king g5. Queen g3 check, king f6, queen c3, and now I made a big blunder and played king g5, which is actually draw. Here it's king e7, and the idea is if you check on c7, I play king f8, and now there's not really a check. Where do you give check? On b8, for example, I play queen e8, queen d6, queen c7. There's not really check. Queen here, and I move my king up, and there's no more checks. And if you take the pawn, queen e4 check, I exchange queens. Yeah, so after king g5, queen g3, nicely played, and now king h6. And here my opponent missed the opportunity for draw. Queen h2. And after king g7, simple queen e5 check. And I have to go through the motions again, because after king f8, it's actually queen b8. And here I need to see again that queen e8 can be played, and if queen d6, queen e7. So it's the same thing, but he played queen h4, king g7, queen d4 check, king f8, queen d8, and here he ran out of checks with after queen e8, queen d6, queen e7. So now the checks have run out, and here my opponent blunders. Queen d5, and I simply play queen e4, exchanging queens to a 1 endgame. So thanks for watching, and check out my puzzle.